Hello students, in this chapter you had fund flow statement and cash flow statement. Fund flow statement I have already finished. I have given you the format and solved many problems under fund flow statement. Now this is a cash flow statement which is a most important one. Fund flow statement may come for 24 marks or 12 marks, but cash flow statement it is 100% sure you will get it for 20 marks in the exams. Okay, so let us begin with the next concept of the same chapter, that is fund flow statement, cash flow statement. Now that is also called as cash analysis. Now cash plays a very important role in the organization. Without cash, the organization cannot run its activities, cannot carry on its activity. So for that purpose, it is very important to prepare a statement to know what is a cash in and what is a cash out. That is called as cash flow statement. In the cash flow statement, we will come to know what are the cash within the organization and what are the cash goes with outside the organization. Okay, so under this we have three classification, that is cash flow under operative activities, managerial and investing activities. Okay, so in each activity we will calculate what is the funds inflow and what are the cash outflow. So cash flow statement is a statement which shows the cash in and cash out of the organization. Okay, so this is what explained here, the definitions. The cash is a very important transactions for all the business. The main purpose of the business is to earn cash. Now cash flow means the actual flow or movement of cash in and outside the enterprise. As I've told you, there are many reasons where there will be cash inflow and cash outflow. When a company sells any assets, cash comes in. When a company issues a shares, cash comes in. When you make any payment as a labor charges or wages or purchase of material, cash goes out. Okay, so cash plays very vital role in an organization. So here in this chapter we are going to study what are the cash inflow and cash outflow of the organization, and to know the cash position at the end of the accounting year. At the end of the accounting year, what are the cash position, what is the situation of the business can be known through cash flow statement. Okay, now let us move to the next types of cash flow statement. There are two types of cash flow, that is actual cash flow and notional cash flow. Actual cash flows are the flow which is actually a cash you pay. The cash goes out. Like when you purchase a asset, cash comes in. When you purchase a fixed assets, you pay the cash and the asset comes to your place. That is actual cash flow. Loan borrowed, cash comes in. Sale of fixed asset, cash comes in. Issue of debentures, cash comes in. Repayment of loan, cash goes out. Redemption of debentures, cash goes out. Repayment of bank loan, cash goes out. Redemption of debentures, cash goes out. These are the actual cash in and cash out of the organization. Notional cash outflow is it is shown in the record that cash in and cash outflow, but actually the cash has not received and actually the cash has not gone out of the organization. That is a notional cash flow. Okay, the second one is notional cash flow. Notional cash flow means, see, there is when you have own buildings, you have own land, purchased land, you put in the profit and loss account as wages, but you don't pay wages. Actually the wages don't goes out, but you write in the records cash outflow. Okay, so that is notional cash flows. Depreciation actually you show is an expenses, but actually the cash doesn't go out of the business. Okay, then see, it arises when there is an increase or decrease in current, like bills receivable, sundry debtors, stock in trade, bill payable, and like bills payable. There is no actual cash flow, but no cash is paid to debtors, but only goods are sold to debtors on credit. But in this case, there is a notional indirect flow of cash out of the business. So actually, see, when the stock comes in, stock increases, bills receivable, but actually the debtors like debtors have increased, but actually the cash has not come into the business. So notional cash outflow means which is shown in the records, but there is no actual inflow and outflow of cash. that is called as a notional cash flow. Okay, let us see the next, the meaning of cash flow statement. Cash flow statement is a, see here, cash flow statement is a statement which depicts or shows the changes in the cash position of the concern between one balance sheet date to another. It shows the various sources of which the cash was received and various application and uses of cash, the purpose which is utilized during the accounting period. So it shows what? It shows the inflow and it shows the outflow of cash during the accounting period. What are the cashes goes out and what are the cash comes in. All the pictures of the cash flow and cash inflow and cash outflow is shown in the cash flow statement. Okay, let us see the difference between the cash flow statement and fund flow statement. There are few statements. Let us see the difference. Fund, this is based on working capital of the fund and this is based on cash concept. So we have already solved the problems under this fund flow statement. You can see where the working capital is being more stressed, but here the cash concept is given more importance. Second is it depicts the changes in working capital position of an enterprise between two balance sheet period, but here the cash position, the working capital position, here cash position. It deals with all the items. It deals with all the items of working capital, but cash flow deals with all the inflow and outflow of cash. Okay. Next, it is a main statement and it is a supplementary statement. It is a main statement because fund flow statement includes all the aspects, so it is a main concept. But cash flow statement, it takes into inflow and outflow of cash only, so it is a supplementary statement. Fund flow analysis, fifth point. Fund flow analysis necessitates the preparation of separate schedule of changes in working capital, but here there is no need of preparing the separate schedule for changes in working capital. Okay. An improvement in the working capital position of a concern need not necessarily result in improvement in the cash position of the business. See, when the working capital improves, it doesn't mean that the cash has come in. It shows only in the current assets have decreased, current liability have decreased, current assets have increased, but does not show the actual inflow and outflow of cash. This is only the cash components is one of the important working capital, so it is an improvement in the working capital position of the business. Next is fund flow statement is a techniques of comparing long term and it is short term. It is used to compare for the long term. So as I have explained you, it includes all the concept but includes only a short concepts. Okay. Now next is classification of cash flow. There are three classification of cash flow, as I have already explained you. There are three classification of cash flow. They are cash flow from operating activities, cash flow from investing activities, and cash flow from financing activity. Let us see one by one what does it mean and what does it includes. In operating activities, we include all the operating like production activities like purchase of profit and loss, current assets, current liabilities, and all the day-to-day operation. What are the cash involved will be including under operating activities. Okay, operating include cash efforts, transactions that include sale of goods, suppliers, and day-to-day what are the activities undertaken. It will be undertaken in the operating activities. Next comes cash flow and investing activities. In the investing activities, we take into account all the purchase and sale of assets. Assets, all the items comes here. Okay, investing activity is nothing but borrowings, loans, shares, debentures, bonds. All this comes under financing activity. So three these things. Let us see it one by one. Now let us see the format. Okay, before going to the format, we have to go through the this is a format of cash flow statement. Cash flow from operations. See, cash flow of operation is a lengthy process, so that's what it is prepared in the beginning. Then we go for the statement. Okay, so let us see the beginning. Operating actions, what operating activities, what are the things to be taken. Net profit before tax and extraordinary items. So before tax you have to take the items. Adjustment, if there is non-operating expenses we have to add, non-operating income we have to deduct. Okay. Loss on for interest expenses, interest income, dividend received, all these expenses we have to write as it is, income we have to deduct, write in a bracket. Okay. So while doing the problem we will understand it. Total and write in outer column. Then operation in working capital, increase in current asset and decrease in working capital. When there is an increase in current assets, it results in increase in working capital. So increase in working capital means cash goes out, so in the bracket. So when there is a decrease in current asset, decrease in current liability, you have to write in a bracket. Okay. When there is a decrease in current asset and increase in current liability, you have to write as it is. Okay, so just compare and write in the outer column. You will get cash flow from operation. Less income tax. If there is an income tax, then you have to deduct. Cash flow before extraordinary item. Less income tax. If there is an income tax, then you have to deduct. No, here you will get extraordinary items. You have to deduct. Then extraordinary items, gains you have to deduct. You will get cash flow from operation. Okay, so this you will do in the beginning. From that answer you will directly write here, or you can straight away operating activities and directly show that and then continue with this investing activity. That also you can do. Okay, in the problem what I will do is cash flow from operating, and all these I will show in the table itself, then begin with the second. Or you can show separate table for operation, then bring the amount here and continue with the second, third. Okay, so here it is done like that only. It is done in the beginning. Cash flow from operations, what is the amount you will get here, you will write here. Cash flow from investing activities, all the purchases means outflow. Outflow means you write in the bracket, inflow as it is. So purchase means cash outflow, write in the bracket. Sale means cash inflow comes in. Purchase of investment outflow, sale of investment, dividend received, any income received, write it is outflow, write in the bracket. Okay. So this is what it is shown here. In the investing activities we write all the fixed assets, current fixed assets, only fixed assets and investment. Next, financing. In the financing activity we all write loans, debentures, bonds, shares, preference shares, equity shares, all this. So here repayment of, if there is any repayment, cash outflow, write in the bracket. So repayment bracket, proceed, income received, so as it is, proceeds as it is, it is income received. Next is redemption of debentures, right, bracket, dividend paid, right, bracket, interest received, so it will be as it is. Then total and write in the outer column. Cash flow from financing activities. Next come net increase or decrease in cash. So you will get lastly the total of all the three in operating, financing and this. You will get increase or decrease in cash. As opening balance of cash, opening balance will be given in the problem, write as it is, opening balance. Then add the opening balance, you will get the closing balance of the cash. Okay, so this will be the closing balance of the cash, which you can compare in the balance sheet. You will get closing balance. That should be same, then your answer is correct. Okay, so in the format you have to follow the three stages, that is operating activities, operating, investing and financing. Operating you can either do separately or here itself you can do. So how to do also, they have given you the format. While doing the problem you will understand this, how to do it. Investing and financing is very simple. All the fixed assets and investment comes here. Purchase means cash goes out, so write in the bracket. If it is an inflow, as it is, you have to write as it is. Outflow, write in the bracket. Here also repayment, write in the bracket. All whatever received as it is. Then finally you will get open cash balance. Then add opening balance of cash. You will get the closing balance. Okay. Any doubts you can clarify. Here you have to remember the format. Okay. Then copy the notes. It will come for the exams. So introductions, meaning and what are the 2-3 types of operating activities, difference between fund flow statement and cash flow statement. Okay, go through the problem, understand it. Thank you.